Hey everyone, this is Kirk here again at optionalpha.com. So I wanted to go over in this video something that happened today that was crazy. And in my opinion, it's really the first time I've seen this happen as far as this whole social investing kind of revolution that we're on here, where stuff is hitting the newswire so fast that it's being picked up on Twitter and Facebook and Dig and Google Plus faster than it even gets on TV. And what's crazy is that the markets are now starting to react to social media quicker than they're reacting to the general news outlets. So your TV like Bloomberg and CNN and CBNC and Fox and all those other crazy stations, right? It's happening online. And this, as an investor, is incredibly important, right? You want to know where the information is and you want to get it quicker than anyone else. And I'm going to show you here today how just a couple tweets here today on Twitter this morning before the Chicago data that came out, the PMI data, was crazy that it came out ahead of time and the markets reacted to it ahead of the actual official announcement. Just unbelievable stuff. Again, I want you to add your comments to this video and this post if you've ever seen this or what your kind of general thoughts are. I'd love to hear what you guys want to say. What do you think about this? Have you seen it before? I'm assuming that most of you have seen something like this happen, but is this going to start happening more and more where the people who are on Twitter and on Facebook are going to start to get opportunities to make trades quicker than anyone else and take advantage of the market and make some money? So again, add your comments to this post, to this video. Don't be shy about it. I want to know what you have to say. So we're on my Twitter profile, and we're going to actually take a look at some other things before we jump over to the actual tweets this morning. So here's the first thing, and this again is in the members area. So if you're not a member, you can sign up and get this interactive economic calendar. And again, this is what I use on a day-to-day basis to check all the news. So I had already filtered everything out for just the US dollar and then also just kind of the more important announcements for the day. And you can see we had personal spending, we had core price index, and again, the Chicago PMI factor. So this just kind of overviews what it is and kind of the chart, the history, right? And if we've had any misses or hits, and you can see the history of it, it's kind of scattered. It's about 50-50. You know, we've kind of hit, we've kind of missed, and so on and so on. So we didn't really know where it was going to come out at, but here's the key, right? This announcement was supposed to come out today at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when it was supposed to hit the newswire. Now here's what really happened. If you go on over to Twitter, and I wish I could show this to you on my Thinkorswim platform because the news feeds were doing the same thing. On the news feeds on Thinkorswim, they were actually saying there's a lot of chatter on Twitter about Chicago PMI being lower, and it was coming out around 9:40. But this is just one tweet that we found, just one tweet, and there was a lot of them here at 9:42 a.m. this morning. Again, this is 3 minutes before the announcement is actually officially supposed to hit the newswire, and you can see NakedTrader.com had said, now we're hearing 56.2 for Chicago PMI unconfirmed. Clearly, they're going to say unconfirmed because it's not the official announcement, but 9:52 in the morning, right? That's 3 minutes. That's a huge time window if you're trading, especially as a day trader. I mean, think about that opportunity. You have an opportunity possibly here to take advantage of something before the market does. But let's take a look at what actually happened on the charts. This is going to blow your guys' mind. So this is the E-mini futures, right? This is what's going to react kind of right after the market opened. And you can see this big red candle here on a 15-minute chart. This was the defining moment of the day, really, is when this data came out. And you can see it kind of pushed the market down for the rest of the afternoon. But let's dig in here on just a 1 minute. On a 1 minute chart here. And let's go back to this morning. And you can see here, I'm just scrolling out, and each of these bars is going to be 1 minute for the E-mini futures. So you can see here that here's 9:40, 9:41, 9:42. The announcement is not actually supposed to come out until here, 9:45. And here the announcement comes out, and look at all that volume that came in, almost 30,000 contracts in 1 minute. And that was when the market got pushed down. Again, it's a couple minutes, right? But those couple minutes of just being on Twitter or on Facebook or whatever social network you're on that may be kind of pushing this data out before it even gets to the news channels can be so powerful, and you can make adjustments quicker than waiting 3 or 4 minutes. Because if you waited 3 or 4 minutes, now you're down here already, right? You've lost ground, right? Not a huge amount of movement in the underlying, right? 4 or 5 points, right? That's not a huge amount, but it's enough to move the needle, and it's enough to either make some money or lose some good money. So I think that this has been one of the more prevalent ones that as I actually dug into it, and maybe I just haven't dug into it before, but as I dug into it more and more and more, I saw how powerful this can be. So you'd better believe that I'm going to be starting to hashtag all of the economic updates that are out there and see what people are saying. I'm sure this isn't the only one. I'm not naive enough to think that this is the first time it's ever happened. It's just the first time I've seen it, and it is powerful. And so again, I want to get your guys' opinion on this. So add your comments to the video, add your comments to the post. Let me know what you think about this, about how crazy it is that actually some of the information that was published on Twitter, some of the rumors and leaks and chatter really drove the markets more than the actual release time of the Chicago PMI today. Absolutely crazy. So again, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. As always, I try to take an opportunity to take stuff out of context, not your general charting and stuff like that, and kind of really dig deep into the chart sometimes and take a look at things and how other situations like social media are reacting and affecting the stock market and our trading. So hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, don't forget to add your comments to the post.